Hello, Blue Fleet. Hello. Welcome to the end. We're gonna take in the intro one last time. We're just gonna enjoy the intro once more because we're finishing this game tonight. And honestly, I've got really mixed feelings about that fact. From an aesthetic standpoint, I've loved every single second of this. And I'm really nervous about this. I'm really nervous that something might sour the experience. I've got to trust in the devs, right? I've got to trust in Sukaban Games to stick the landing. Everyone's telling me they will do, but yeah, bit of nerves I think tonight. Bit of nerves. Anyway, welcome. We're playing Valhalla, days 16 through 18, I believe, the final portion of the game. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this pretty much all day. I thought we were going to be a bit late starting, so I had to... Thanks, Acute. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sure it'll be a good one. Yeah, I had to pop out to get a prescription for my wife, so I wasn't sure if I might have to delay things a little bit. But anyway, no, we're good. We're setting off at the apportion time. Let me just hide... Oops, excuse me, my logo. There we go. Excuse me, there we go. Okay. So, we may as well just jump straight in, huh? So we were at day 16 room. Hey, welcome. It's all good, it's all good. Thanks for coming by as always. We're going to jump into day 16 in the room. Rent is due on the 30th. Right, that's right. We need about $1,200, don't we? And we need a Maneki Neko. Okay. Let's buy her a 550. Oh, okay. So we'll need to make. We've got a couple of days to make a little bit more money. I mean, that shouldn't be too tough, right? That shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, buy the Maneki Neko. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, so we need 1,800 now, basically. We don't want to get evicted. No. Jail. She's terrible. I mean, to be fair, that's why we love her, right? Oh, okay. We've got some augmented articles to read through. Okay. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first outer space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and will defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice_Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Ooh, spicy. Nova. This is about Nova, isn't it? Okay. Woman marries anime pillow, nobody's actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and stay there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces, and thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Give it the times, Grandma. Y2K, the final remaster, leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project R Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. Yeah, the body pillow is definitely sentient. Dang it, RuPaul. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, there's nothing else for us to look at, so we might as well go to work, right? Let's jump straight in. This is the third final this year. Okay, Wednesday, December the 28th. Good evening. Oh, Jill, I want to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited for firecrackers, so a lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. He's just fucked off. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. What? What happened there? Anyway, let's start. What happened, Jamie? He just kind of flashed into view and then vanished. Hold on. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Sentient body poser and SCP. Oh, God. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah. Shut up. By any chance, did something fly over it 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. Ah, I see he's gone off with Gil. Right, fair enough. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what it made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Ah, right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. No, give me a Mars blast. Okay. He wants a Mars blast. Fine. Excuse me. So, 6 Bronson extract. Oop. I don't think we can't make a Mars blast big. There's not enough. Yeah, it's already big. And also, I don't think this guy pays more than minimum price for drinks ever. So I don't know if we'd actually get any benefit from it. Right. Blend this. Get it blended. Go on, Jill. We got 1 Mars blast. Delightful. Yeah, he's a complete cheapskate. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I ain't looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. That sounded weird. It didn't sound weird at all, Jill. Okay. We could make this big, but because Ingram doesn't play more than minimum price, there's no point. 3 Karmatrine, 4 Bronson extract. Big anyway? Alright. Okay. Another 4 Bronsons. And we mix that. Suplex, here it comes. Now, watch as he only pays 160. Oh no, he paid us 260. Excellent. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie, and you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection and feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easy to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in.
Ugh, for 5 hours you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body.
Oh, this is nothing. This voice is nothing. I think that, if I remember, there was one character who I gave an actual growl to, and I feel like it might have been the brain in the jar. It's been a while, so I can't quite remember, but yeah. I think it was something like that.
You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch. What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Jill definitely wants to give him a gut punch. Alright. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And optional Karmatrin. Of course. It's cheap. It's cheap. But we've made it big, and he's got the optional Karmatrin coming through as well. My eyes keep on looking like they're closed. I swear I'm actually like not closing my eyes. So, right, get that mixed. There we go. One gut punch. Now let's see if he gives us big money for it. Nope, he only gave us 80. Cheap bastard. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours though. I had a couple extra in his actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie?
Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again? Don't count on it. He's such a knob. He said that twice. Shut up.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right, sure, Jamie. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you call him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Oh, someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Oh, yeah, we are jamming. On the rocks and mixed. There we go. Here. Oh, Jill, you have such a petty sense of humour. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh, yeah, that. Now, today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. What? Oh my. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump on the highway. So Ava comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behaviour. Wow, Alma's savage tonight. I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You're quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? Oh, she and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. And I could forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her for something. And as I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Oh, ouch. Literally, ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could. I admire someone you know. Hmm? Yeah, I'll allow. Auto mod kicks in. I mean, the thing is, you're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. Little by little, that admiration wore off until finally we reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years. Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather... the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I don't. That was a bit of a weird yeah. Yeah. I got this note from her. Oh, let's see. Oh wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Ah, right. Oh, give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Okay. Brantini it is. Oh, nice, we can make this big. Okay. And then the rest is just Adelheid, isn't it? Okay, good. Aged and mixed. It's big, it's big. It's definitely big, see? Wait, hang on. Is that enough Adelheid? 1, 2... No, we need more Adelheid. There we go. I almost didn't add enough Adelheid to that. Whoops. That wouldn't have been great. Okay. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. There's nothing on the TV! Soon, it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. And the sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her high esteem for. Oh, she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet felt like a part of her had crumbled. I can tell by the smug. Look at the... Not even Dora Smug can top that. Not even Dora Smug can top this. Does it not look like they're kind of about to have a moment together? I could stand that. Hey Joe, I can lift a sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your other sister. Just please get to the point. Right. Well, the point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage and lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Okay, she wants a beer. She wants a beer. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, and then mixed. There we go, 1 beer. Oh, look at it, frothy and delicious. And on that note, here's mine. Oh, the extras. Okay, okay. I mean, that could be some fun. Right, let's serve it up. Serve up that beer. Here. Ah, thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gaby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Laura introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. Right, okay, my fringe is definitely getting in the way of my eye tracking there. Right, there we go. How's the audio level, by the way? Is the music about right, or it doesn't need to come down at all? Oh, I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grab that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Right, cool. We got the level good. Oh yeah, there's a small news party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I guess I'll go take my break. Alright. Ah, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Oh dear. I just noticed that is one heck of a thigh gap there. Ooh. Pretend you heard nothing. Okay. It is now safe to keep on playing. And suddenly I see Dorothy's face, and suddenly I'm terrified that I'm gonna get hit by the demonetization robot. It's less chilly today. Yep, I think that looks like a good jukebox to me. No one can stop the Dorothy. The Dorothy cannot be stopped. I think the only thing that could stop the Dorothy is the Rebecca, but I kind of feel like the Dorothy and the Rebecca would go on a rampage together, and, well, I know some people would be well into that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it would be a little bit on the terrifying side, right? Anyway. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Ooh. Uh-oh. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Whew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Oh, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mum and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Alright, be careful. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill. Mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. Okay, I'm on it. Gil wants a bleeding Jane. He'll get one. Oh, we can make that big, easy peasy. Wait, can I make this... Is it possible to make a triple drink in this game? Because I feel like we could triple up on this. No, let's not worry about it. Right, get it blended. Maybe I'll try that sometime. Maybe I'll try it sometime. Right, one bleeding Jane. Oh, thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is, harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? Don't know. I see. Right, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't quite work. That wouldn't quite work, would it? What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Hmm? Oh, yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Wants a beer. We're going to make it big. Of course we're going to make it big. Right, 2 Adelheid, 4 Bronson extracts, 2 powdered Delta, 4 Flanaguide, 8 Carmetrine, and mixed. There we go. Beer. Delicious. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Right. Serve it up. He only paid 200 for that beer. He paid the normal price for it. You cheap motherfucker. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. That. Ah! What? Huh? Anna, what are you doing? Can't see anything. Are you sure? Yep. Oh, weird. Oh, shit. I don't know what happened just then. I thought I'd do my standard, oh shit, Dorothy, so let's end the stream thing. And everything kind of went a bit fucky for a second there. I think Anna's doing me. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition. Ow! I bit my tongue. Oh. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Spare tongue? Uh-oh. No, it was definitely me. It was definitely on my side. I don't know what happened there. I kind of feel like maybe it's because it's an animated be right back screen or something. I don't know. Anyway. Honey! Here, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Okay. She wants a fluffy dream. Optional Karmatrine. Go on then. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then optional Karmatrine. Aged and mixed. There we go. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yes we are. Oh sure, I'll be here then. Ooh. Well, I've got things to do, so you do. Who does what? Ah, I could have done, couldn't I? Oh, I've missed that chance. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more, shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Oh, please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients, so you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but it's the parents who are called such. Or? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki Romanova treatment. Yamazaki Romanova, is that a King of Fighters reference in My Valhalla? Is that a King of Fighters reference in My Valhalla? Alright, fair enough. Or was it the Romanenko Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. It's just one massive reference, isn't it? Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. Excuse me. one of those days at work today, so I should have had a coffee before I came live. I ain't got tea. No, I ain't got tea. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We'll be fine. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. And eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were actually ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Unless they can move like a cat's and they react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Oh. Still surprises me a bit though. The biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are just a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologise for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone's got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait. What? Yeah. Guy's name was Stengovich. Huh? I just remembered Sylvia Stengovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Come on, Jill. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Nice. Okay, cool. I think we've got the money to not get evicted now. However, we need to buy a Kurumi poster. Yes, we're over rent. We've got what we need to just make sure that we don't cock up today, and then we're solid, right? Right, let's go to the shop and buy the. Yes, we can. There we go. We bought the Kurumi poster. There it is. Nice, nice. Right, let's have a look at what's going on Danger U. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work.
Nobody's taking over, huh? Oh, everyone's just a neat just like me. Anyway, police is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick.
How so? I've never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances?
Nah, I said from the distance.
So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're just going in there to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Oh, bummer. Well, I think I'm good next week. That sounds good enough for me. We will save, yeah. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 PM unless you want to get mugged or murdered.
Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flower wall.
Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating raspberry butter for months now. I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Oh, visiting family, but now I want to take them out.
Do all you can.
Yeah, airlines are leaving the city lol, so we won't be able to escape soon. Cry emoji.
Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere?
Yep, just PM'd you a good dealer. This thread is closed. Okay. What's going on in the augmented eye? Okay. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lillim Company. Oh. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke, but the reality of it is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships has become immensely popular amongst Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Anime, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know. You can just make up your own perfect partner. Oh, sex is amazing, don't get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation.
No.
Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? No, whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. I mean, to be fair, that's the correct choice anyway, so, you know. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given order to disband almost half its recreational businesses across the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more. Give me a break. Yep. Save here. Okay. There we go. Right, let's go to work. Okay, let's do it. Thursday, December 29th. Oh, 1 second. Oh. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Under a plus. Right, okie dokie. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. Oh, you're not going to say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? Yeah, what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming to him for ages and he only just started opening up. But he's taking a step back, and I'm not going to let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Oh. Alright then, to the office I go. And as for me... Well, let's take a quick swig of beer before we get too much further. Okay, this looks good to me. And it's time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with a crusher. Is this who I think it is? This place, great! Oh, if it isn't... Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door's to the left. Ah, thanks. Hello there! Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? No, where did she... I don't remember what voice I gave Donovan.
Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual.
Right. Oh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. He likes... He has big beer. I remember he had a beer the first time and then he complained that we didn't make it big. So, a big beer it is. Hey, mix that. Big beer. Here. Yeah, this seems right.
paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations. I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to... Ooh, excuse me. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls, in the non-pleasant way. So Batsucore and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once, and they'll find something to find you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Glad to see this hellhole's still in one piece. BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday, they closed one that served a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. What? Chicken restaurants? Alright. Oh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you. It's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid. Let's try a Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, we now have to break the routine from time to time. Okay. Moonblast it is. I think we can make this big. Let's make sure. Yeah, we can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the rocks and blended. There we go. Get it blended up, Jill. 1 Moonblast. He only paid 180 despite the fact I made it big, you cheap bastard. You cheap motherfucker. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... What brought you here? Oh, right. Did you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why are we looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Donovan, you absolute bastard. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop blaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. Hehehe. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. What an amazing line. I want to know just how detailed those King-class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? That woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement so I don't explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Okay. Let's just give him a pile driver, literally. Alright. Pile driver it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it big. All mixed. Pile driver. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as you're not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had arsey talk. Your boss is such a fun person.
Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Something sweet, huh? Something sweet. Let's give her a piano woman. There we go. 3 of those. And 3 Karmatrin. Aged and mixed. There we go. 1 piano woman. Here. Ah, thanks. So, did you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humour him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Figure. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge and the ones that hear are trying to dismiss it as rumours, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud when planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier, more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't talked to you. I feel like I'd support you even if I didn't like it. Oh, so nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? We do. We do. We do. Something like tea. We have actual tea. Do we give it the Mulan tea? Ooh. Bitter but girly is fine too. Let's give it the tea. Here. Ah, perfect. Hey, you're a King Class CH-1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Oh, sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? Oh, we both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. So, anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe the surprise song or something. Well, there was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love Is a Drug. Nice, good choice. Ah. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really charged at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Oh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with a little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. Also death metal. We're just going to sing some death metal now, are we? Nice. Yeah, I need to actually warm my voice up before I try and do stuff like that. No. For what it's worth, please don't take that as me dunking on death metal. I play drums in a death metal band anyway, so you know it's my genre. Death metal musicians are my people, right? We cool with them. True, I guess. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Okay, Sparkle Star it is. 2 Adelheid, 1 Powdered Delta. She's going to a concert, so we should probably make it big but not put booze in this. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here. Ah, sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Oh, boss. Gil's back. Take my break. Alright. Does, just remind me, does Kurumi fancy Gil? Does Kurumi fancy Gil? Or is she just generally flirtatious with him because he's a bit hot? I mean, he is a bit, isn't he? Let's be fair. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Right, back into the bar we go. Note to self, buy oil for that door. I don't see any reason to change this. This is a good set of songs, so on we go. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. Okay, that's nice and easy. We've made a couple of those tonight. But we're going to make everything big now. Because we're making sure that we can pay rent. Oh, blend it. Oh yeah, we love it. 1 Bleeding Jane. Here you go. Ah, thank you. Oh, what brought you here today? Waiting for Say? Oh, I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. Oh, it's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really, really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pig. Oh, really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armour right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armour off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Oh, some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So, between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armour fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those experiments? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corp unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of the unit's armour were heavily modded to the point they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Hen what? Stella just outed herself as a Power Rangers fan. They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only suits of armour with the OS intact. To say that they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. And it also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. Yeah, true. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armour blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Core has its limits on. People love to demonise Zaibatsu Core because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. The corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use the product placement. Oh, he's back! He's back again! If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or guess in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Now then again, most of the demonisation is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever the council behind Zaibatsu Core chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Core is actually doing. Oh, so Quincy is Boris Johnson. Okay, it makes sense now. I see. Naruhodo. Quincy is Boris Johnson. Right. Everything makes sense. He's just every UK conservative. Get to fuck Quincy, you absolute ass wanker. Yeah. So, what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. Well, I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is, huh? Oh. No, seriously, hen what? Can I get a Brantini here, please? Okay. Brantini it is. Brantini is not big yet, so we will make it big. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aged and mixed. There we go, there we go. Brantini. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised to see, too. I was more surprised she remembered my name, though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumours about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Oh, yes. We're grooving. We're doing a snap neck groove here. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he's actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. Well, thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Oh, thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? Oh, my dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I can get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although, she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic. I mean, she had a Bleeding Jane earlier. Let's do a Bleeding Jane. Let's do a Bleeding Jane. I don't think I'll have the Kurumi ending, no. She hasn't given me... she just kind of went off to the concert, so... Yeah. I'll be interested to see what ending we actually get. Be interested to see what we get. There we go. Bleeding Jane. Oh, my fringe has just flopped into my eyes again. Lovely. Okay, there we go. Here. Ah, thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? Say, told me about your eye. That? Oh, yeah, I knew. You did? Say told me. I'm alright, don't worry. Still, that was quite the, I mean, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might be just as shocked as hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. The tech in the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Ah. Still, she also told you about that Virgilio guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilio Armandio didn't net any results, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow White Knight, declared missing in action. Oh, seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you going to do? At the very least, seek him to thank him. It's the least I can do. Ah. Wait. I just realised something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but well, that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Zaibatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable, never patented anything. Oh yeah, he is, like, surprisingly badass. A patent would be in a database that someone can hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they'd be using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still left inside one of those suits. So the ones who are upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. Oh, like the Tories. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. Oh, like the Tories. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules, like the Tories. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No, hello. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? Well, it's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. Yeah. Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. He is surprisingly badass. Like the fact that he's still looking out for the people that he actually saved in the first place. I'm gonna drink to that guy. I didn't think I'd be drinking to Virgilia, but there it is. Oh, first the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Is Jill starting to pine for her lost Lenore? Yes! That was good. That was very well written, yeah. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So, you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with the big cobalt velvet. Sure. Big cobalt velvet. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. The fact that Jill just started quoting the Raven, excellent. But I mean, the fact that Jill is quoting from something in which the guy's pining for his lost Lenore as well, beautiful. Big cobalt velvet. Here. Thanks. Oh, yeah. There's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmasters 69 Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card reading told me that I meet a great change, thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I'd been picked for an inter-school contest for my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory and the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all the stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realise how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still that nowadays. That would be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on the old occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is, I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black, with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colours. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why did you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. What an amazing... It's just because she was bored, no other reason. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realise your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. Yeah, she is strangely based, isn't she? Strangely based. I say she's ghosted with the source, but I mean, we're not getting her sourced up just yet. Not just yet. And I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. No, criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? Yeah, why the 69, Jill? It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermits. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Okay. Sugar rush it is. We can make this big and... Oh, optional Karmatrine, you say? Optional Karmatrine. Optional Karmatrine. Optional Karmatrine. She's gonna get sloshed. Oh dear. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? Oh, that's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Oh yeah, give me the ethanol. Just give me pure isopropyl alcohol. That's all I want. I just want rubbing alcohol. I'm going to put it in my wounds and get drunk off of the bloodstream directly. Actually, I don't know if this was a thing in France, right? I don't know if this was a thing in France, but just going off on an ever so slight tangent for a second. There is a German liqueur called Goldschlager. And the whole gimmick is it's got flakes of gold floating around it. And there was this urban legend when I was younger, and I think it's just kind of gone now. So it's like a very early sort of 2000 through about 2005. People would say, oh, the reason it's got the gold flakes in it is the gold flakes slice your throat open at the back, and it gets the alcohol into your bloodstream quicker, and you get drunk quicker. And you look back at that and you think, we were fucking stupid, man. We were really dumb. It's no wonder my generation languishes in poverty and misery all the fucking time. We deserve it. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such. That I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyway, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only 1/2 a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. What? We got along pretty well. We had some awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and he voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point I just had to break up with him. Oh. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Okay. Beer it is, which is 2 of those, 4 of them, 2 powdered Delta, 4 of your Flanner guides, and then that. Okay, next. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are ambassador to that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumours about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honouring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real and they're spectacular. I mean, you gotta respect the fact that she's got the confidence to say that. Like, she knows they're phenomenal. She ain't afraid to say it. She ain't afraid to flaunt. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one, and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing. These replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mum. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Oh, sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, it could pass off to the original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mum that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Huh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance, and only one chance, and you just used it up. Oh, damn it. Ah, no, it's Anna. Surprise. Uh-oh. Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although, there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. Well, I proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then act as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. Yeah. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still, an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you convince yourself you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? Ugh. For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been a while since he was out. True. Hey, boss. You're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... Oh, that I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but no, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use farce as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theatre. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now, I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, huh? Come here, footboy. Football! So the correct way to fix a legal lawsuit, right, is to walk up to the other person involved in the lawsuit, grab hold of them, pull them across your shoulders, jump up, Potemkin Buster. That's how you do it. That's how you conduct lawsuits. 8th grade what? Nice. Oh, look. 12,000. We can pay rent. Yes. No eviction. No eviction. Excellent. Jill will have a roof overhead for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. And I got 2 achievements. I got focus and I got the feels like an adult. Nice. Yo! Oh, I gave her a little head pat. Oh, that's cute. Excellent. Right. Ah, nice. Right, so we got some more augmented... Well, I think these are the last ones, actually, aren't they? Grand Slam Fighters crowns a new heavyweight champion. Glitch City's most popular. Fucking hell. I can't speak today, apparently. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. Beautiful. I love German suplexes. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents to the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Samaraki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean's surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. Okay. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to reinforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. Okay. What's going on in Miki's blog? Valhalla. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area is called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and at home. The bartender is a bunch of sweethearts and the boss is such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to drinking again, visiting her. The drinks are very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. Oh, Miki. Okay. Right, let's get a save there. So, nothing else to do here. Go to work time. Friday, December the 30th. Good evening. Gil, are you home in Shinespark? Ah, hey, Jill. You okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they've fucked. Oh, that's... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh, pray tell, pray tell. Oh no, it's streaming, Chan. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. Who did he fuck? Who did he fuck? No doubt about it, that gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever. Oh, Jill, yep. Isn't that the passed out kill from 2 weeks ago? I don't know how to spam the chat. How do we spam the chat? Do we... Oh! Did you see that? Oh, let's try pressing K. All right. Oh yeah, I just got an achievement for that. Oh my god! I'm not here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'll be back in the office then. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? Hey, hey, hey! I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here! Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time. Anyways, Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? No, I'm fine. Okay, we're going to get Betty a beer. Everyone gets a big beer. Woo! For the occasion. Oh, right. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. Oh, you should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. Yes, we did. I was right, I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your co-worker. Holy shit, did he fuck? Who did Gil fuck? Oh my god. You're making it too obvious, Gil. Oh! That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to the deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. So a Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. Okay. 2 Flanagide, Powdered Delta, 3 Karma Train, and then we double it up again. On the rocks and mixed. Oh! I fucked that up. Hold on. 6 Karma Train, 2 Powdered Delta. Oh, I didn't age it. Yeah, I didn't age it, did I? 1 Bloom Light. And then something non-alcoholic. Okay. Does Deal have a particular preference? You just want something non-alcoholic. Let's get him a Blue Fairy. Why not? Oh, that's wrong. And then a Flanagide. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Mambo number 5! Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo, waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open? What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreakers to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil. He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her, maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by, what? I'm just realising I'm giving love advice to a Lilin. So I don't know how well it applies to you. Yeah, these things are human and orbit organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Oh, why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and orbit organs. You've surely encountered Lilin that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well... uh-oh. We live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilin life. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilin integration, so, anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Okay. Yeah, I was worried that was about to happen. I was very worried that was about to happen. Oh god, this is a big drink. And then we want 5 powdered delta on the rocks and mixed. Piano man, piano woman. What's the difference between the two? Oh, this one's sweeter. I see. Makes sense, I guess. There we go. Aged and mixed. Right. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that, then? Is Bessie drunk? Do we get Bessie drunk? Huh? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine! Bessie, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. Not bad, man. Not bad. How about you? Yeah, I added some Cerata, so I look a bit more glaucous now. But yeah, would you believe it? It's an item scene. It's an item scene. It's a really complicated item scene to get working, but no, yeah, it's going good. We're at day 18 of 18 on Valhalla. We're going to be finishing the game tonight. Hoverfish? Hoverfish! I'm not salty and crispy, thank you very much. They are cute, though. Yeah, that's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh, yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. Oh, we'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. I can't believe how drunk Bessie got. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Tasty. Delicious. Oh no, he's streaming Chan again. Can we? Oh, there we go. Party! I'd love to go. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Sans. Honestly, I appreciate you coming through. So you know, don't worry about it at all. I hope that your work's going well as well. You know, there's things to focus on which are more important than like swinging by streams, and I totally get that. So I appreciate the fact you've come by tonight. And yeah, I mean, you know, next time, maybe stick around for longer. See how you go. Even 5 minutes is appreciated. Honestly, it's all good. And here's a toast to. Oh, let's grab this one now. There we go. Yeah, here's a toast to success with that work that you got going on. So, cheers. Delicious. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself. So, here comes the bit rate. Wait. There we go. Oh God! Ah! You shouldn't have told me about this, Ara. Oh, sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Nasty would be like promo, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, here you go. This one's kind of unbearable. Let's make it big. There we go. All blended. Oh, we are gonna fuck streaming Chan up. Here. Ah, this is the... Hold on! It was nasty, alright? Oh, and now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. How in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, where are the dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Boing! Wait, can we not? There we go. Wee! Good question, where are the dogs? Either I haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they ain't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for your fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Cerata thing? And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any news stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a Crazy Stories on-demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant, so shut that idea up. Yeah, that. No, I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. Who did Gil fuck? I'm so... Are they going to tell us or what? Wait, was it Dana? It was... Oh, Jamie. Alright, fair enough. I mean... Yeah, fair enough. I didn't see it myself. I guess that I didn't think that big metal armor Jamie's was tender enough for loving, but I've done him a disservice. I'm very sorry, Jamie. Oh. And yet, you let me say all those things. Anyway. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but then I want to hear it! Well, Kurumi came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss. The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over. It's not fair. Hey. Oh, it's Jill. Hey, if I knew how the old stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. Really nice girl. Well, I'm going to give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know you're here. Not going to let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. You want something girly? No, I'm not giving her still water. We're getting her absolutely wankered. It's what Jill would want to do. This is what Jill would want. Okay. Here.
Oh, phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the old peak viewership thing is just you. Huh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good.
Ah, okay. I thought Anna was about to pop out the TV then.
Oh. Are you hitting on me?
I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. So, don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up.
Wah! Joe hates me.
It's not hate. It's just. Wait, I'm not having this conversation again.
Boring.
Did I just see that right? Did I miss bath time?
Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner. Want to know who it was?
Do you know?
Maybe, maybe not.
That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances.
Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there.
It's nothing really.
Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support?
Hey, Joe, in or out of us, remember? Fuck.
What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean.
Say, you're oddly calm today.
Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. Oh, wouldn't you know? I can actually make it premium time if I go commando.
Say what?
But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know.
Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missing here.
Okay.
Oh, Jill, by that I meant to take Gil with you. I don't want him up into the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill.
Anime was a mistake.
Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh?
Who did Gil fuck? I gotta know.
The chat messages are excellent.
Who did Gil fuck? Oh my god, this is gonna bug the shit out of me. Oh, fucking... It was Dana, wasn't it? It was definitely Dana.
Like, when she suplexed him, after that, after the suplexing, you know, he got some red comet, if you know what I mean. Oh, what one? No thanks, no smoke. Alright, got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer.
She is sending congratulations your way, though.
Oh, tell her I said thanks, I guess.
So, who was the lucky girl?
So it was a guy?
Never thought you swung that way.
It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. Oh, I don't feel comfortable talking about it, you know.
You don't make things easy for me, though.
How so?
I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know. You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least, tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was.
I did.
Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though?
Well, after the Idol girl came yesterday again.
I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them.
Right. Oh god. You didn't fuck the Idol girl, did you?
No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know. It just feels weird.
That sounds like a good night. Imagine getting suplexed and consecutively getting violated. I'll drink to that. Delicious. Delicious. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Oh, listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. She probably does. She probably does. I mean, he is a bit hot, let's be fair. You know, I'm quite comfortable saying that. You know, I have no compunction saying, Gil's a little bit hot, you know? Like, probably not my type in that sense, but yeah, he's definitely a fuckboy. Let's ping the also mod. Yeah, there we go. I haven't gone through and set like, don't worry, it's fine. It's because my auto mod has like default settings on it, so I have to allow certain things. I've not curated it. I've put some terms into it which are flat banned, which, you know, like slurs and stuff, which I just, like, we don't want people coming into my chat and, like, spousing that shit. But stuff like, oh, Gil's a fuckboy, you know, no reason to ban that, huh? I mean, unless Gil comes up behind me and it's like, hey, I'm a fuckboy. Don't call me a fuckboy or I'll fuck you, boy. Yeah, pretend I said nothing. And that's that. Back. No, I'm kidding. Imagine. It's the ongoing joke about Dorothy, isn't it? What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. The smug with those words. Oh god. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. Ow! What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. What? What? Nothing. I think there might be one. I'm almost certain that there is one somewhere. Find a guide. Wait, no, that's powdered Delta. That's wrong. There we go. That looks about right. Yep. I'm making the robot drunk. Yep. She is I and Dorothy. No, we on me. Wait, no. Oh god. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilum tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavours that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavours because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. But aren't the tips of Dorothy's fingers guns? Am I right in remembering that the tips of Dorothy's fingers are literally guns? Like, she's got the implants in her hands, which basically means that the fingers fold back and it's just guns. Like, she's literally just armed to the fucking teeth, this kid. Checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. So, I mean, you could say, if Dorothy and Jill had a thing together, the orgasm might be explosive. I'm not sorry. After all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. I'm glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Okay, something sweet. What are we going to give her? Let's give her a sugar rush. Okay. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. Yes, ethanol soda. Yep. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes me and a child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like, you know, nature's Lilin. The method might have been different, but we too have evolved from a more simple form ages ago. And if Lilin managed to create biological life years from now, we'll all come full circle. Oh, so what should I take from this is... You love me? Hello. Don't overdo it. Anything else? Oh, let's go with the sugar rush. You've just had a sugar rush! Okay, let's see if I can remember this. So... Auto mod's really on one tonight, isn't it? Oh god. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got solved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian, just call her Mum, nobody's judging you. Mum decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Did she just have a Dorigasm? Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Oh, thank God. It's unnatural to see it out like that. Man, that Go-Go's a blast. Don't you feel it like talking a bit more with Diddy? Diddy's too much of a prick and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill, I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lillian! Cam girl! Oh, God, my voice is going to get absolutely fucked by this. Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hissing on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. No, I don't love you. I just want to suplex you. Beautiful. We'd love to see it. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Oh, try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. I'm not even looking at the recipe this time. I know this one off by heart now, right? Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf,
Streaming jam.
yes?
No, I meant that's what she calls herself.
Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mouse lies the humble Nicole Chen.
Humble.
Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. Nico Dee. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realised the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Yeah, do you know why that is? Because Dolores Hayes is the young child from the novel Lolita. And suddenly we're playing Lost Prophets on the jukebox. Ah shit, we're going to jail. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. Me? No, I know lots of useless trivia. I should go on a game show. I'd probably win a fuck ton of money if I did. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart.
Quite.
Don't play hard to get. You know it's true.
Hey, Stream Girl.
That's me.
Oh, I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor?
It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited for my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. Ah! Oh no! Oh, good grief! I mean, you expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. There reports to him he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. Shinsu.exe has encountered a fatal error, apparently. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jerked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologising profusely. Yeah, that's the sound of a Glaucus in trouble. That's the sound of a Glaucus facing demonetization at the hands of Dorothy and Streaming Chan. Thank you. There we go. Okay. We're hydrated. Ugh, yes. Some people seriously... Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. Fucking Jesus, Dorothy. Good grief. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't, mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Okay, 2 big beers it is. Good grief. This pair is lethal. My voice is like... I can actually feel the strain in my vocal cords from pushing my voice that high so much. I mean, rather that than them having like a fucking growl voice, right? Growl voice would be actually lethal. I remember when I was a new streamer, back probably like May... Yeah, definitely lethal for Jill. Back probably sort of May or June last year, one of my first streams was I streamed Dungeon Keeper, the first Dungeon Keeper from 1998, I think that released. And basically, I tried to do the entire stream
with my voice like this, so every time anything was happening, my voice was going to be growling constantly, and without any remorse or surcease, constantly.
And it was just like that for 2 hours or so, and oh my god, by the end of it, I couldn't speak for like 2 days. I couldn't speak for 2 full days. Oh god, it was pretty bad. My wife was laughing at me for a long time. There we go, 2 big beers. Here. Cheers! Cheers! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue on my feet. Time to get lewd. Uh-oh. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge? I wasn't just going to stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the camera a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened the hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. Then made sure things looked good through the camera and started recording. Threw some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weights. Yep, luckily the guy went into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It wasn't all success. But it's also the last time I had sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through. I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. Okay, good grief. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave. Can you show me an escapades for the rest of the night? Oh, can I plug my services at the end of the night? Oh, sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this Mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. Oh, we're safe. We're actually safe again. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I've got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with and, keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so get ready. That goes for both of yous. Nice. Achievement unlocked, Employee of the Month. Beautiful. Yeah, Dorothy is completely lethal. There we go. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in a bountiful year filled with health and joy. Now, is there any point in... Should we go to the shop? Can we buy everything? I don't know if we can. Quite. No, we can't. Oh god, no we can't. Jesus. Let's not... Yeah, I think I could probably... I don't think... I haven't got enough money to buy everything. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Imagine that. Imagine being a streamer. Wait. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, let's have a look at that then. Let's have a look at that. So that was... So it was the 100k tapestry. We got a games console. Oh my god. Okay, how do we play this? How do we play? Can we shoot? Can we shoot? Well, how do we shoot? Can I shoot, or is it just bullet hell? Ow! Oh god! Ah! Keep your bullets away from me, you meanies. No! X to shoot. Oh, okay, we can shoot. Oh, I died. Okay, now I know how to shoot, though. Right, let's go. We gaming. Ow, got hit. Ow. I'm gonna die again. No, I'm no good at this. Yeah. I actually managed to complete Lost Viking. I completed Lost Viking, would you believe it? But I'm no good at like side-scrolling bullet hells. I think Lost Vikings are actually a top-down bullet hell. It's easier for me. My god. I'll save that because I can come back and play it again at some point. Right, let's head out. Hang on. Head pat Jill? Yeah, she likes that. Oh, yeah. Honestly, Valhalla is really good. Like, it's well worth playing. It's so worth playing. Like, I've been worried throughout that the landing wasn't going to stick. And I am really happy to have been completely fucking wrong on that point. Everything about this has been fantastic. Everything about this game has been excellent. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on you as if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabe will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. Yeah, I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, hug? Does that work? A hug? A big one. Reward after everything's said and done. Go, go, you can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gaby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gaby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to... Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter. That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yeah. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? For our fate? For not talking after all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember all the times my sister provoked you that way. Like that time when she gave you chocolates labelled 1, 2 and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? Yeah, it seems like Lenore was goated. Yes, let's go with that. You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate to replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial arts and genetic treatments are out of the question. Yep. The thing is, apparently she suffered that ever since she was 18 but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defences grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards, they don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone so nobody knows. Maybe she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. That's a slippery fucking slope. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I'd apologised earlier? What if I'd given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realised something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with dead. I can't apologise to her like I can apologise to you right now. Jill. Yeah, that's pretty deep, actually. Like, with what if you put an entire city into a bottle? Jeez. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. She only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honour her, we'll do it together. Together? Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Oh, gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then. Part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologise for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how'd you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You? I have, yeah. Well, truth is, I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. More like, dumbfounded. Yeah, she's a Channer. Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. If she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. But then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future. She started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment. Especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and work in a job I hate. Just start a routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take up that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overact her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity. Maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her in the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so... quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Morning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was it, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. Does that do anything? No. I tried to press F just to see if anything would happen. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So, let's have a toast in her honour, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Something sweet. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologise to you anymore, but I can at the very least make your rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gaby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey. This is a moment, right? I am not spoiling the moment by giving Gaby alcohol. I'm not doing no. I might be ruthless, right? But this is a moment. This is such a moment. I would be such a scum cunt if I gave her booze at this point in the game, right? Morally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiots. Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. Can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Well, let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gaby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Well, there's no alcohol in it. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh, yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh, did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find that she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. I don't like cucumber. It's the worst vegetable. She said, do you like eating me for lunch? Oh my god. Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Oh, never at all. Hey, Gaby. Do your parents know when you're here? They think I'm at Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district. But Claire doesn't live... Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I suddenly had a yawn come on then. But Claire doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Want to stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. For a second, I thought that the TV had gone off because Anna was coming in. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realising Motor District had almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark one for daddy!" Huh? I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad says sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labelled Sweet Victory. Your mum and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mum was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mum didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic, she did it because her friends were. To Mum, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Don't know. Mum and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? Ah, I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burn... Ah, don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though, no alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Yin? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. Someone I want to introduce you to. Oh. Is this an ending? Is it? Oh. It's changing really slowly. What's going on? Just vibing. This is nice. No cucumber. Nope. No cucumber, only vibe. Me right here. Oh, shucks. Head's dipping a bit far there. is nice. Yeah. I did. I did, yeah. Definitely. Definitely had fun. That ending music is incredibly uplifting. Did you have fun? Yep, of course I got to meet a cat boomer. Why'd your boss hug you though? Do we need to click here? She's that kind of person. Leslie, you're dozing off about there. But who did Gil fuck? Who did Gil fuck? You're right. Good night, Jill. She got the hug. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Man. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I forgot about her. I was thinking, no, it's got to be Dana, surely. Gil's going for that promotion. Damn. So will this kind of just cut back to the thing, or do I need to? Oh wait, no, there we go. February, Friday the 3rd. Ah, okay. I guess this is the actual ending then, huh? This is good. Real good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. Wait, what? I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? Ah, so you know... it's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls became regulars, and both of them were related to you. Ah, so what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. 2 questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. Sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A higher-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me, then I escaped from their custody. In reality... Well, that's all I need to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How'd you build this restaurant so fast? Ah, it's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Those 2 are really nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve what the bastard did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. Wait, do we get multiple endings because we... Hang on. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. Did we get all the endings? Okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. See? Even Gaby's having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gaby. Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time when she brought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it. Oh no. Cucumber? Ow, just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as What this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build an Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. We're jumping around everywhere, apparently. So yeah, the guy had a fancy about a woman castrating him. Fucking hell, Dorothy. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. And I suppose the guy really liked that fancy and made sure he could live it out properly. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? We're just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo-Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mum, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against an animal gene rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Hmm? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honours student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Huh. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? Hmm? I did not. Oh, weird. I swear I heard someone call me Silly Becky. Come again. It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as we were saying, the ballsack guy. Oh, we're going right the way to August now. Okay. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell commute asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know, they're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel, I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling her Armitage, she'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from Thor this long, I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbit, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of me immortal there and I don't want their eyes soiled. Imo? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Right. So there were extras, you said. Extras. Oh! But. These bits These bits here. Okay, let's have a look at this one then. The prologue. Hang on. Goodbye, Miss Bartender. That's come up before when I've seen that screen. Oh, I see. These are the demos, are they? Right, okay. I might have a look at those in my own time, though, to be fair, because looking at where we are now, I mean, we've been going for 2 3/4 hours. My voice is starting to strain now, so I'm actually going to call things there. Let's pull over here. Hold on. Let's pull in here. Let's pull in here. There we go. Oh, hang on. I just realised my headset's on. There. Right, okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up there tonight, because like I said, my voice is straining. I'm starting to tire out now. It's not so great, but yeah, I will have to come back to the extras. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to them at some point, but that's gonna take some processing. That was phenomenal. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad that I decided to come back and finish this game. I'm really glad I decided to do that. So, rest of this week. If memory serves correctly, we're playing Monster Hunter Rise tomorrow. It's probably going to be the last stream using the burner Twitch setup that I've got for Xbox stuff. But I've got a capture card coming, so that will make things easier on that front. And then I think, if memory serves, we're doing Tiberian Sun on Thursday and getting over it on Friday. And then Saturday, I'm pretty sure Saturday is going to be evening time playing FTL, but on the YouTube channel. So yeah, we're actually going to be bringing the YouTube channel back. And there's a dastardly plan in that respect, but I can't talk about the dastardly plan live. Those who know will know. Put it this way. We set a distress beacon. We wait there like little pirates, and then we ambush when someone takes the distress beacon. But anyway. I'm going to go and chill out with the wife now. Thanks for coming and checking this out. And I mean, Sans, play this game. It's brilliant. So good. So good. I will be back tomorrow, 6 PM for Monster Hunter. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your day, wherever you might be. Enjoy.